Welcome back, family. We right back to it. Let's go. Look, off top, I'm telling y'all right now, and I want to let y'all know something. I done heard enough. I don't really need nothing else, hear nothing else when it comes to this. But look, FBG Duck record deal was trash. You can't blame Duck because he didn't know the business. Now, this the thing about it. Let's say I tell you, okay, you saying I'm gonna give you 1.9. That's the whole deal for however many albums or whatever. The whole deal is 1.9. Now check this out. I cut you an advancement of 300K, meaning up front we finna give you 300K, right? Now remember, off this 300K you gonna have taxes, just taxes off top, right? Now, for all y'all youngers that want to get in the business, listen to what Buddha's saying and listen to what I'm talking about. I'm finna educate y'all on something. His advance was 300K. But what they did was, Manny got a cut out of the 300K. Also, Manny being a manager, like I said, he remind me of Puff Daddy, and I'm finna tell y'all why. Do y'all know Puff Daddy used to charge his artists for being in a video? You don't believe me? Go look it up. Puffy never gave Biggie mama no money, never gave Biggie kids no money, none of that. All them songs that happened off of that, he kept the rights to all Biggie music, them tribute songs and all that. Only person got paid was Puffy. So Mace looking at FBG Duck deal like, well, his deal was better than mine. Y'all need to go check on Mace though, I ain't gonna lie, cause Mace deal was way worse. Mace deal so bad, he can't even get from up under Puffy. Think about how long that's been. Puffy still on Mace right now. Mace is dissing Puffy, and guess who gonna get paid for the track unless he decide to take it off the market? Puffy, cause he still on Mace. But back to Manny Duck and his record deal. So, with Manny signing on for Duck, now you gotta think, whatever he signed for, his fine print on him being a manager and what he was entitled to and what he was gonna get and all that, he got it anyway. It was a bad record deal. That's all it was. Duck ain't know the business, and he probably expected Manny to look out better for him, but at the same time, Manny had to look out for himself because he dealing with these record label people. He don't know these people can't trust from a can of paint. Fellas, y'all wanna rap? Remember this. Always take your own lawyer. The lawyer that works for the record label gonna make sure that the label and them getting the best deal. You could take a lawyer on your own into that room, let him negotiate the contract, and he gonna tell you, I'm gonna make sure you get this, I'm gonna get this off the top, everybody good. But when you deal with a lawyer from a record label, they gonna make sure they straight. They gonna make sure the record label straight. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. Nobody, none of them in this situation was looking out for Duck. Why you think FBG Young was like, no, I ain't signing it because it wasn't enough? Why you think they didn't get the deal? Because they probably could have got one too. But no, they looked at it like, no, it's something wrong with it. It ain't right. We don't want to do it. But Duck still signed it. Now, let me show y'all something. Out of the 300K, that got broke down, divided up so much, Duck only got 100K from that. That's crazy. They done chopped the 300 up already. Now Manny was like, they did the At My Mama House video. Okay, they could have shot that at My Mama House, goddamn. They could have shot, I don't know how much you spend on it, but you could have shot that there. The most expensive thing in the Look What Happened video was the goddamn Rolls Royce, and that was rented, so I know they ain't spend a lot of money on that. But we could have shot that video too. But Sheena could have called me. We could have did that video right on 63rd. Like, what the fuck really going on? You feel me? Like, man, look. So check this out. Fellas, learn mouth before you sign your record label deal. And let me tell y'all what Duck just did. Duck signed, right? And you know what Duck got? He got his 100K. But remember, the whole thing was supposed to be 1.9 million. So he thinking he own it, he gonna get the rest. But remember, he ain't delivered the rest of the albums. The label ain't telling him they ain't recoup check or none of that. So basically, you just got a loan for $300,000 when the whole thing was supposed to be 1.9 million. Now check this out. If you do 5 shows at $10,000 a show, that's $50,000. 10 shows at $10,000 a show, that's $100,000. Duck basically saying for what he could have been getting $10,000 a show for. The record deal was terrible. It was a bad deal. He never would have seen 1.9 million because the little money they already had gave him was already being chopped up so much. Like, man, he's like, okay, well, we had to pay producers. Well, how much the hell y'all was paying the producers? Because Duck had a lot of the same producers that he was already working with before he had the deal. So if y'all was going to LA or these other places, these other states doing with these producers, they didn't help Duck in no type of way. So y'all just paid them for something. That ain't put them on, that ain't do nothing for them or nothing. A lot of these same producers that they was talking about, I don't know the ones from LA and all that, but Michael Flex and all the other ones, Young and them still deal with them. So do you really think if these producers was taking a large chunk of the money that Young and them would still be dealing with them? No, probably not. So basically, his deal was trash. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Look, like I said, Birdman told y'all he was fresh off the street trying to deal with these business people. He didn't know what he was doing. That's how Juvenile, BG, and all their money got messed up. So if you're going to be mad at Manny, you got to be mad at Birdman. You got to be mad at Puffy. You got to be mad at all the people that Dame Dash be talking about, the Kevin Louds, the Leo Coins, because they know the business. This is what they do every day, all day. They know you would do anything to try to get your people in a better situation and get up off these streets. But business is the business, and the way the business work is, how are we and how can we gonna make the most money to profit out the deal? Now, like people were saying, Duck was probably finna sign and rap a lot. Now, this was crazy. The label ain't even tell Sheena that they dropped him or nothing like that so after he died. So what you would have think if he done went over there and did something with Rap-A-Lot? He still would have had to cash Manny out for whatever Manny part of the deal was. He still would have had to cash out the label because he was in the red. Because they already gave him $300K that they claimed that they didn't make back. You see what I'm saying? So now like Sheena was like, Cash told her that Duck had a show. The show was like $100K, and Manny took that. Listen, that's neither here nor there. But like I said, when somebody's your manager and you dealing with business, you dealing with lawyer, no, you want to have as much of your own stuff as you can. Don't deal with them label people. The lawyer labels work for them. The label gonna make sure they come out on top regardless. You think the record label care about Sheena and Manny arguing? No. But they saying they never even recouped. So they saying they lost too. They saying they lost. Sheena saying the money missing. And Manny saying money came out his pockets for the videos and the music production. And you know, he never even got his management fees and all that. Bad business. The whole thing was bad business. Duck wouldn't have never seen 1.9 million. Why you think he wanted out of it? That he realized, yeah, 1.9 million sound good up front until you realize they advanced me 300,000 on paper and I only got 100K from that. The deal was trash, folks. That's what that boils down to. That deal was trash, and you know, King AK-47 told y'all from the beginning that Duck shouldn't have never signed that contract. He never should have. That deal was horrible. That deal was terrible. You see what I'm saying? So now, because Manny trying to make it seem like he spent his own money on so much stuff, even though he should have been getting stuff from the label out of Duck management, but listen to what Manny said in the interview. Artists recur a cost. But see, he's saying he was going to his own pocket for stuff, at the same time saying Duck had to pay for stuff. Duck ain't knowing none of this though. Cause he ain't finna pick up the phone and call you and tell you like, man, okay, you just went and spent 20,000 on drip, but this producer need 20, 30. Nah, man, the deal was terrible. That's how I break it down. That is what I don't even need to hit no more. All we done went from 1.9 million to 300,000 to 21,000 to 8,000. See what I'm saying? The money chopped up everywhere. You would never know how much money Manny really took. You would never know how much money he really got. You would never know how much money he really spent. You the manager that got your artist signed to a major label and still acting like they rap, like your artist is rapping like he off the corner. Why would Manny be even spending his money? He signed to a major, right? With a major probably looking like, okay, well, we advanced our 300K. What's going on? Oh, we blew it on the back end. The back end? No, that wasn't the back end, nigga. That was the drip. That was the cars. That was the jewelry. Come on, man. It was bad. It was bad business. It was a bad deal. Then the label hand was forced. They like, okay, we got of it. They done ran through the money. We got it. Went. Duck would have never got to $1.9 million. So that's what it break down, fellas. Make sure y'all have y'all business right for y'all go deal with these major label people, man. It's your boy Boot. I'm out.